I wanted to talk about humility. I wanted to talk about being humble. When you think of being humble, do you think of living in the average? Do you think of being grateful for all that you have, no matter what? Do you believe in staying small, to be not in the spotlight? What do you think about when you hear, I know growing up, being humble to me meant not necessarily staying small, but always remembering your roots and never showing off. But as I start to personally develop, I realize that humble doesn't need to be settling for what I have. It doesn't need to be being happy with the average version of myself. In fact, if you actually took a look at the word being humble, you could still go for everything you desire, everything that you think you're worth. Even if it's big and enormous, you can go for all that. Being humble means being grateful for where you're at, being grateful for the next day that you have to crush that goal that you have, being humble knowing that we're all human and we need to make mistakes, but also being humble that we're human and that we have dreams and goals and to go out and achieve them without stepping on anyone else. So I would encourage you to be humble, not to stay small, not to stay weak, not to stay in the background, not to stay invisible, but be humble knowing that there's so much to life. Tomorrow is another day. Live today, be humble today. But if today doesn't end up being something that wasn't necessarily your goal, wasn't necessarily the best version of you, you still have tomorrow. And when you crush it tomorrow, because you've learned and you've reflected, be humble. I got you.